As no, I'm gonna go in the wall. And there we go. That's our race done. Oh, for God's sake. The crash in the back, that is... Okay, well, welcome back to another video, everybody. Today, so we're going to be jumping on iRacing. Not going to be doing any racing for once. Just going to be doing some time trial / test drive because I discovered this this setting, which basically, essentially, like turns up the head movement in the cockpit camera and makes it seem a bit more realistic. So we're going to give that a go. I've got the replay up here. I'm going to show you what I mean. We go to cockpit cam. It's the way the head sort of moves around with the circuit and what the steering wheel is doing. I'm quickly going to jump into options. I'm going to show you the settings if you guys want to copy it for yourself. So here we are. You've got your roll chassis at 11%. You've got your neck motion at 0%, and then rotate with wheel at 100% there to really give you that sort of movement feeling. And essentially, it is basically like playing in VR. But we'll get into some driving. I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, so here we are. So at VIR, we're going to be driving the Toyota Super Formula car, and we're just going to get straight into some driving here. So I'm going to demonstrate this at VIR or Virginia International, and then we're going to jump over to Spa later on to give you a sense of how it is there as well. But into turn one, and we can already see the way the head sort of moves around with what the car is doing. So we head through this left-hander and grabbing that apex. Yeah, and we just see how the head sort of moves around. So if I turn left, it's going to look at the apex of the corner. Same thing if I turn right, and it's just going to sort of slide around. And then the other thing you'll notice is when we hit a big elevation change, it's going to get sucked down into the car or pushed up out of the car depending on which way we go. So the best place to demonstrate that is right here. As around we go, and we can see the head sort of shifting with the car, and it's just really cool. Like, this is something I sort of knew existed, but I never really did it before, because at first it was a bit disorientating. But now that I've got it turned on almost to the max, you can just sort of see how it works, and we can see how, like, if I start weaving on the straight, oh, that's not what I wanted, oops. But yeah, we can see how the head is, like, looking in the different directions, as I've had an accident there. But I'll get reset. We're gonna try to do an out lap and then a hot lap because I want to see what this is like at full speed. But out of the pits we go again, and it's just a super cool thing. Like, I've been doing it. I've had this on for like a day now. I'm using it in like proper sessions and everything. It's also super cool to see it in like the new supercars. Like, they look fantastic. But around this corner we go. That was pretty close. And oh, bit of oversteer as we head through there. Up to third gear, then fourth gear. Don't want to hit the curves too much. But yeah, but like, it's really cool because it really shows you like the direction change and how these cars properly work and the way they sort of get sucked down into the ground when they go up big crests. So there you go, seeing that once again. Fifth gear for that little kink, and then as you drop down the hill, you see how it sort of like rises up. The camera angle. Around we go through the right-hander. And then yeah, I'm going to try it again, but if you weave from side to side, you see how it sort of pulls away from the steering wheel, and you get these sort of different perspectives on the track. But down the hill, this will be another good spot to see it, as there it is. And then down to second gear for this final corner. There you are. Alright, so now we're going to go for a hot lap. As we head through the horseshoe, we're just gonna see how fast we can go. This will give you a proper perspective on how this camera angle works. But out of the final corner we go, up to sixth gear straight away. And for the big sort of curve final corner / main straight, and then down into the first corner. A little bit slow on the way in, but it's okay. We're just trying not to have an accident. And then up to third gear, bit of oversteer. And also, when you get these oversteer moments, it also show you it like it tries to keep it straight on the camera, and it looks ahead at the track. So that's also another key area where you can notice the difference between having a totally still camera angle and then using this VR type thing. But out of there we go, and then up to sixth gear. Now this is going to be the flat section. Try not to use too much of the curb. There we go, nicely through there. And then 5th gear, really using the curbs on the outside. It's a bit dangerous because you don't want to hit the grass and just completely spin out. And around there we go. And then out of the right-hander. I'm not sure what that corner's called, but now you get to see how it works in the uphills and downhills and the big elevation changes. See, like looking down at the steering wheel and then looking more up at the track. And then 2nd gear for the right-hander. Dropping down the hill. Now we get a better view of the road. And then into the left-hander. It's going to get pulled to the side a bit. And then out of the final corner. And that has been a hot lap of VIR. That was actually pretty nice. That was quite happy with that lap. It's going to be a... Not sure, my camera's in a way. 32.227. It's not a bad lap, actually. But there you have it. So we're going to jump over to Spa. And I'll see you guys there. Okay, so here we are. We're just going to do a... so we've got a 3-lap race against the AI at Spa. And we're going to be taking it on in the Ford Mustang Gen 3 Supercar. So this is one of the new cars for the new season. And this is probably one of the best cars and tracks to demonstrate this camera angle. But we've only got 3 laps to complete. Starting in P6, I think. We're going to get going now, and it's a relatively even start. I've had a pretty poor start, actually, but no matter, we'll get going. As down into turn 1 we go. They're all going to head through. Oh, there's a bit of contact between me and somebody. And then out of the source, up to 4th gear, climbing the gears really quickly, and then dropping down the hill, and we can see how the camera angle affects the car. And then 5th gear, and then look at that through Eau Rouge, the way we sink sort of into the chair. And I got a black flag for cutting Eau Rouge, or for cutting Radion, sorry. But up the straight, we're going to have to lift off pretty dramatically as we head down into into Lake On, and then grabbing that apex. Driving pretty slowly. I'm just trying to clear this penalty. And it's not really happening. Oh, there we go. That's got it now. Down to point 1. And there we go. We've cleared that penalty. And then down into Rivage. 2nd gear. Getting it turned in. Trying not to have a spin. But it's a big slide. And you can see with that oversteer, the way the camera like looks through the corner as you're trying to catch a massive slide. We've got cars behind us all over the place. But down into Pouon. Nicely getting it turned in. And around we go. And now full power. Oh, as I've extended the track there. Bit too greedy with the loud pedal. But down into Fania. So I think we're in like 6th place or something. We lost a few positions off the line, but didn't lose too many. And down into the 2 Stavolo corners. Obviously with the new update, gravel can be put on the track now, which makes it a bit harder. Oh, so I'm going to demonstrate that right there. So we're probably going to be seeing that on the next lap. We've got a car on the right apparently. That's now clear. Yeah, there was a car having a look. But into Blanchimont. And now it's a lift. And a small dab of the brakes. And these cars, they take the curbs really well, which is something you'll notice. And down to 2nd gear for the final chicane.
You've got 2 laps to go.
We've got 2 laps left. But out of the corner we go there. And so it looks like we're in position 7. So I think we lost 2 positions on the opening lap. Oh no, I'm going to make a mistake. We're round. Oh, we've had a spin. That's not good. And I've completely stalled the car, actually. We're going to get going now. But we're going to get going in this race again, so not having a particularly good time. I never take these AI races seriously. I usually just use them for a bit of fun, because they don't affect my ratings at all. And then gear 5 for iRacing. You can just see how that sort of affects it. And I've got another black flag. I'm gonna have to massively lift off. It's down the main straight, down the Camel Straight we go. We got a car on the right hand side. We're going to tuck in behind. Oh, as I've just hit him. Completely hit him. That's not good. We're not doing particularly well at the moment. We're going to jump back onto the circuit. And I'm going to get more oversteer. So there he goes. He's going to go through. And we might just go for a little dive bomb. Up the inside and reverse. Didn't leave a whole lot of space, but we're going to get through. As, no, I'm going to go in the wall. And there we go. That's our race done. Oh, for God's sake. Well, so there you have it, everybody. That has been this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I know we had a few accidents and things like that. But, yeah, so hopefully you all enjoyed. I know I had a lot of fun making this video, you know, trying out this new camera angle. I'm going to be using it in all the videos from now on, because I actually really enjoy using it. It adds a little bit of realism and immersion to the whole experience. But yeah, there you have it. Stay safe, have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.